Yeah, so I play Gator. I'm the villain of the movie. When the script was brought to me, I saw that there were a few elements that were about the movie that were already interesting. Jason Statham is an actor who I like. Um, Gary Fleeter is the director, and I knew him a little bit, and then Stallone wrote the script. And I thought, and then I looked at the role, and I thought, okay, there's a lot of potential here that, first and foremost, I think I could have fun with this character because he's, such a little rat, but I feel like he can have fun being a rat and that the audience would enjoy that, enjoy watching it. But more than that it would be important for him to have very strong motivations for what he does. And even though I was playing the villain, I felt like I needed to kind of fill him out just like I would if I was playing the hero. So he needs reasons for doing what he's doing, and he needs other characters to care about. When a character doesn't care about anyone but himself, it just makes it much harder to kind of approach that character, to feel any sort of sympathy or empathy for that character. And so I look for ways to show his deep love for his sister and his deep desire to do what we all want to do, succeed. It's just that he happens to be in an unlawful business.
His relationship with his sister, played by Kate Bosworth, that's some really intense scenes there. What was it like working with Kate?
I love working with Kate. She really went for it in this movie, and so those are some of the best scenes. She was just there. She plays a woman who's addicted to drugs. My character cares for her deeply. She maybe doesn't care about me as much as I care about her, but all she really wants from me are my drugs. And as a loving brother, I want to give her everything that she wants. It's just that what she wants from me is the drugs, and I know that those are killing her. And so so now my character's in a very complex situation where he just wants to love her and be loved back, but he also knows that he's the instrument of her demise.
So, what do you think of Gary as a director?
Gary's great. Gary. I knew Gary before we did this movie. He had been talking to me about a movie based on a Jerzy Kosinski book. So I knew Gary, and then when this opportunity came up, it seemed like one I should take, just because we'd been talking for so long about doing something together. And he's great because he's good at action. He can make a very accomplished, polished, well put together movie, but he also loves acting and actors, and he likes and so he's a director who, and I think it does take a certain amount of confidence or ability, but he's an actor who, once he gets what he needs, creates some space and time for the actors to find anything extra or more in a scene, and that's great. I mean, that you're just going to get better performances out of the actors that way, because the actors are going to feel like they're real contributors, not just saying lines and fulfilling blocking, but they're also adding to the actual material, and they're helping find the material, and come up with it, and so you're going to get your best out of your actors that way. So I had a great time with Gary, and he really listened to me about how I thought Gator should be filled out and become more human, and so I really appreciate that he did that.